Hey guys, welcome back to Terraria. So, I did record another session, but I decided not to upload it and just scrap it because nothing happened and it was terrible because it was my first session after not playing for 2 months anyway. So, and plus I just basically failed a bunch. So, basically off screen since the break I took from this game, I've done a ton of stuff. Most notably, I got turtle armor. So yeah. I now have basically the highest defensive armor in the game, which is really ridiculous. I also have this frost armor here, which I did get from a snow biome, and I was planning to use instead. You'll also notice the mushroom spear is now over here because I got this death sickle, which seemingly is way better. And I could actually showcase this really quick if I can find the Goblin Tinkerer wherever he is. That's a closed door I'm running into. But let's just find the goblin here real quick. I think he's over here. Yes, he is. Let's see. How good is this Death Sickle anyway? 64. I want to see if I can make it better. Agile. Extra crit strike chance. Do I dare do it again? Sure, I have the gold. Plus 11 damage. I will settle on this for now. I will definitely settle on that for now. Not that I don't have the gold, but I think it's also nighttime and I really want to fight a certain boss. At least my final attempt before I say fuck it and use Hellstone bricks. Granted, I think I could do it because I apparently have this steampunk girl down here who will sell me teleporters, which I couldn't figure out how to get them working earlier, but I did some research. Turns out you actually do need to wire them together, which sucks. So... However, it does mean I could actually build up a battle arena in which I can teleport from end to end, which seems incredibly overpowered. But without further ado, let's put our greater healing potions in our slot. Let's get up to the roof here. And let us attempt, for probably the last time, this stupid boss. I really don't have a strategy. I do have, actually... a mini shark too now, which I feel might be worth mentioning. It really, I need to get better at dodging. You'll also notice I found a fair amount more heart things in my spare time. So what I'm basically trying to do here is I'm basically trying to basically spam this death sickle tool. Because it has a really insane amount of potential damage output. If you can actually get it to hit your target. And the turtle armor being the best defensive armor in the game means that I should be able to take these guys out even without gravity potions. Which is entirely what I'm hoping for. However, he is now in his highly armored form. I'm also very worried about my NPCs at this point, because that thing is definitely traveling at about, like, 50 miles a minute. And I have the arrow in its final form too now. Now maybe time for potion taking. Alright, so got our potion in. I also found the cross necklace and the philosopher's stone in my spare time, so hopefully that helps with the damage I'm going to be inevitably taking here. Because that is probably my biggest worry at this point. I almost have one dead. Which is insanely good. One's down. Oh my Christ, I got one down. Can I do this without Hellstone? I might be able to. I think I can do this by just doing this. Except he's gonna do that. Okay, I can take a potion. Let's just take that potion. because I basically have the win. I got the win. I'm gonna win. Oh my Christ. It only took turtle armor, the best armor in the game. But it can be done this way. Also, this arena isn't the best, is it? I'm just gonna throw some of those up there to see if we can... Because this thing has some really ridiculous ability to murder stuff. My god, I did it. And that was only with the Hurtful Depth Sickle. I actually didn't even use the Mini Shark, which, by the way, after my first reforging, got the best damage modifier. Except all I have is these high-velocity bullets. I should really make better bullets. But that was the Twins. Holy crap, I was not actually expecting that to work. That means I could, in theory, do Skeletron Prime today. Who wants to see that? I might. I was... I don't even... Like, not expecting that result at all. I did not think I'd be able to do it. But I did it. That was, relief, to say the least. Very relieving. Oh boy. So, that was that boss. Probably the hardest mechanical boss of the game. I mean, Skeletron Prime is arguable too, but Skeletron Prime with the Hellstone platform strategy is really easy, but I'm gonna try to do it without Hellstone. So what do I want from him? Actually, I don't need to buy anything from him because I actually have stuff saved up in this chest. Like all these musket balls, which I will be using momentarily. I don't have time this night to fight Skeletron Prime. From what I remember, Skeletron Prime takes almost a full night to beat, and I've just used up half of it fighting the Twins. In case you're wondering, I also don't take fall damage because I still have the horseshoe in the balloon, or whatever it's called. Cloud in the balloon plus horseshoe makes basically good shit happen. So, I don't know why I came all the way down here, but let's see if I can make my floor fight musket balls. $981. Alright, so Chlorophyte bullets, pretty good damage. And they chase after your enemy. Which means, for something like Skeletron Prime, it may be more useful in this Death Sight, even though I like this Death Sight because it can hit, I believe, up to 6 times before disappearing, just with that projectile. Plus the sight itself actually does damage. So it's a much more versatile weapon than the Mushroom Spear. In case you're wondering where I got this Death Sight, off screen I actually ran into a little event called the Eclipse. Didn't get anything really amazing outside of the Death Sight, obviously. I also got some vampire wings, but I really don't need to make another bat suit. So yeah, there's that. Just got a bunch more healing potions. So the other thing I want to do, before moving on, is I want to go to the underground jungle and fight Plantera. Actually, after I fight Plantera, I might have to fight Plantera multiple times, because, as it turns out, all those locked chests that were in the fort, apparently the way you get the keys for those, they've changed it slightly a little bit from when I last read the wiki. Whereas before, you used to be able to just find the keys in the chests in jungle temples. They've now changed that so that you find the molds for the keys in jungle temples. Then you have to actually craft the keys using the keys you get from defeating Plantera, combined with a bunch of other crap. So basically, it's going to be a while yet before I can open those chests. But, to my knowledge, all the stuff in those chests is completely endgame items that are completely broken. So that'll be something to look forward to. So, basically at this point, the only boss I have not seen is the one that's hidden in the Lizard Temple. So that's something. So I'm coming up on where my little dig spot was. I actually set up a proper arena in my spare time for fighting Plantera, because I figured I'd probably end up at least doing that at some point. So let's see if we can get to our arena. I actually set up a teleporter there because I didn't know you had to wire up the teleporters. But because you do end up having to wire them up, I'm going to probably end up taking that teleporter back and using it for a combat arena. In all likelihood, probably for a combat arena where I'm going to fight Skeletron Prime so I can teleport from end to end repeatedly. Because teleporters seem kind of overpowered. Actually not sure how you get the steampunk girl to appear. She just kind of appeared for me. Not entirely sure of her conditions of appearance, but whatever. So in any case, let's just go straight down here. My health still doesn't fully regen, I don't think. I took some damage along the way, and it was more than I could regen, but I don't think I would have taken that much damage on my way here. By the way, this scythe, really, really good for lighting up areas outside the map. Like, not super good, but it lights up a little bit. Not as much as it did when I was wearing the frost armor. When I was wearing the frost armor, the amount of light these things let off because I get the Frostburn spell effect on any weapon with a full set of frost armor. Which, I'm actually not sure if it affects bosses or not, but if I get Frostburn on something, oh, that would be pretty good. Now, is my grappling hook onto these? Yes. I may need to remember that for these fights. Okay, so this is going to be a really, really crowded arena. And my first problem I noticed with Underground Arena is that these things are just going to spawn continuously at the edges, and there's really nothing I can do about that. Now, I don't want to keep my arena sealed off. The main reason for that is because, from memory, he does start launching projectiles in his layer forms, and I would like to hope that some of his projectiles might end up getting launched down those hallways. Okay, Turtle, I don't really have to worry about you right now. Turtles are super easy now with this site. But let's just summon Plantera and get this on the road. Okay, where are you coming from, Plantera? There he's coming. Alright, so I think I should be able to handle Plantera super well here. I don't honestly think there's really anything Plantera could possibly do to me in this state that I can't easily dodge like I am doing right now. Now, obviously, I think his main source of damage is going to be those plant things. But considering the game expects you to defeat this boss multiple times, I would wager that he's not the hardest boss to defeat. Oh, he has a second form. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Does he take more damage in his second form? I don't think he does. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on dodging here so I can drink a potion. Alright, so I need to really focus on avoiding damage for the rest of this fight. Because that's gonna be my key to not dying. At this point, anyway. I think he does quite a bit of damage, too. That's... I killed it. Wow. And I got the grenade launcher. Speaking of endgame weaponry. Temple Key grenade launcher. Now, I have no idea what kind of ammo this thing fires. I would assume grenades. Would that be right? Probably is. Don't need these stingers. Should really start. Rockets, actually. Might fire rockets. So we do have a grenade launcher. There's a weapon. So yeah, we're cleaning house on bosses right now. Which means that literally outside of Skeletron Prime, the only thing we have left to do is tackle the lizard. Which, if I check my map, should be below me a little bit. I'll just take this passage here. It's not really the official way to go, but it works. So, as you can see, this scythe just murders everything. They might probably nerf it next update, considering how if you get any Eclipse and something drops this scythe, you basically win. It would seem. Like, I was running it without upgrades earlier, and it was destroying stuff. And I've got upgraded once now. Its damage is increased by 6. Even without that damage increase, I still think it would be kind of overpowered. They're probably going to end up nerfing this thing at some point in the future. I can only imagine. Like, I know it's a hard mode I am in that. But even so, it seems really, really unbalanced. But in any case... I'll have to find more Plantera bulbs underground. I do have I do know where another one is. Just in case, but, actually there's a second one right there. But the thing is, I had to spend like an hour building a combat arena for that Plantera fight. Because the Plantera fight seems like something where if you don't have an arena set up for it, it's probably not going to be a good time for you. Which is why I built the arena in the first place. Let's just light this up. Ton of chlorophyte down here. If I ever need to make more chlorophyte bullets or anything, I'll have to grab more of that, but I'm not really anticipating having to make anything else right now. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is just head in this direction. So apparently there was a bug with the temple beforehand. That does use up a key. But apparently the bug with the temple that used to happen was, okay, that has a chest, and I'm pretty sure I've already opened that. But anyways, as I was saying, there used to be a bug with the temple, and the bug that used to happen was you could actually teleport inside the temple using teleporters. However, I'm pretty sure they've changed that for obvious reasons. Oh, there are traps. What kind of spikes are those? Those aren't normal spiky balls. Oh, and they keep dispensing. That's less than optimal. Does this statue even do anything, or am I wasting my time? That looks like it's probably just purely decorative. Okay, so I do have to worry about traps again. The spiky balls do a lot of damage. Alright, so... Oh, we've got ourselves, problems, don't we? It's another trap. Can I destroy these? Actually, I can. I should probably just do that now. I gotta take it slowly for this dungeon because it seems that there are indeed multiple traps, and also the laying is really poor in here. There's another trap right there. So I'm gonna have to have a collection of pressure plates by the time I'm through this dungeon, I'm sure. Any more traps I need to worry about? That's 4 spikes. Is there any way I can get through here without taking damage? No. That was a trap. That was actually multiple traps from the looks of it. Huh. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun dungeon. As you can probably already tell. Okay, a lot of greater healing potions, though. I mean, those are always good, right? That's just some decorative shit. Oh boy, this is gonna be... Well, this'll be easy. Okay, we have lizard people here. And not the cool kind, the kind that try and murder you. Well, let's let them, basically buzzsaw themselves into my scythes. You know, the appropriate way. So you really want to play that way, do you? Oh, flying snake. Yeah, you're not coming near me. Walk into the buzzsaw. Okay, this dungeon is just an absolute minefield of hazards. And pressure plates. Oh, you can't forget those pressure plates. Oh boy. So yeah, this is looking a fair amount more lethal than anything else so far. And probably have to take it really slowly through here. So that I catch all these little pressure plate things. I'm not even going to have time to dump these out of my inventory. I'm just going to have to take and move on. No, I really probably don't need this guardian statue. I have no idea if the statues even serve a purpose, but I do have a powered cell, which I believe is used to summon the final boss of Terraria. So, don't need silver bullets. I'll keep the musket balls for crafting, so... Alright. No pressure plates yet. Another chest. What's in this one? I really should have dumped my inventory into the chest back home because I really don't need those arrows. Dynamite's always helpful. Can I stack these? Thank Christ. Healing potions. I don't really need more of them. Okay, this is one hell of a dungeon. I'll tell you that much. Just as much as this death sickle I'm sure is going to help, I'm not sure how much it's really going to help in the long run. Because I've got to deal with all this shit. At some point, anyway. I'm very lucky I did not land on a pressure plate there. I'm not worried about taking fall damage, I'm actually just worried about pressure plates, because they... Is there really nothing good in these chests? Is that seriously what I'm being told? Of course, the fire-breathing trap, that's always interesting. Okay, so I don't think these chests are going to have anything amazing. And actually, now that I think about it, I think you actually get those key template things from a 1 in 4,000 chance of stuff naturally dropping them. Which is ridiculous in and of itself. Of course, hit the one pressure plate again. Get that. Anything worthwhile in here? Take that. Hey, they disappear after a while. Good to know. Either that's a bug, but... In any case... There's no good way around that. So this place is a hazard and a half to navigate, obviously. Pressure plate. Another pressure plate. Nothing but pressure plates. Okay, I think we're safe down here. Just kill him. Is that another pressure plate? Yes, it was. Another pressure plate. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, I'm wearing rune wizard robes, which sometimes spawn in the underground ice biomes. I think it might need to be near corrupted areas, but I don't know for sure. This is a big room. It's not the end of the temple, though. What do we have in here? More healing potions, I guess. Sure, why not? Well, I've got plenty of tries at this final boss. I'll tell you that much. Don't really need anything else, though. Throwing knives, more jester arrows. There's really nothing good in this. It seems to be the case indeed. There's a trap somewhere over there. Somewhere under this